still brew again, but not really without a forge to make the repairs. Did I ever tell you? I know the perfect one for the job if we could just get him here.
Maybe your mechanical friend can summon him.
Aye, if he's listening, but stone to stone, we forge ahead all the same. The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry and leave us nothing but grief and pain instead of promised joy. Robert Burns wrote that in 1785 after he plowed up a mouse's nest in his field. That poor mouse. The poem's called To a Mouse on Turning Her Up in Her Nest with the Plow. He was talking about a tiny creature's ruined home, but really, he was talking about all of us. I guess that's where I'm at right now. I had this whole plan. This contrast between the cart driver, our Dorgin, and the claw lord and his gnaw beast. But the builds had some setbacks. On a broader front, I'm having trouble getting pieces because Dwarven Forge announced delays in their restocking because of the tariffs. And then, in the middle of all this, my laptop decided to melt down. I had to reroute everything through the desktop and film from another room. I felt like Scotty engineering some kind of crossover between dimensions or something. So, fall break has turned into Plan B and then Plan C. And somewhere in there, I hit a wall and my body said, nope, we're done for the day. Yeah, I had big plans for this one. Big plans. The universe seemed to have other plans.
Despite deviations, the build schedule is partially restored.
No deviation, old friend. Resonance.
External interference detected. Probable source. Deep resonant frequencies beneath mountain level.
The mountain hums with what's waiting. I heard the signal once before, when light was written into my code, and I became a question the universe wanted answered.
Clarify.
The signal's reaching deeper now. Even we face change because of it.
Is there a transmission?
Not yet, but soon they'll hear it, the ones bound to stone and song.
Sometimes the plans don't just fall apart, they sit there in your head and start to multiply. So many things I want to paint, to build, to share. Ideas that sometimes, gang, they keep me awake at night. There are moments I wish there were 3 of me, but that's not realistic. So I do what dwarves do best. I forge ahead. No pun intended. Well, maybe a little. The truth is, every project asks for more time and more money than any of us have all at once. I think that's just part of the deal when you create something. You trade comfort for curiosity. Sometimes, when I'm knee-deep in paint and camera cores, the pressure of the channel, it kind of creeps in on me. The numbers, the algorithm, the whole perform for the machine thing. I just gotta stop and remind myself, that's not why I'm here. This channel isn't a race, it's a chronicle. It's a record of one person's journey through this crazy build, through its ups and downs, through the quiet moments when the brush hits just right, or some bullcrap like that. In the end, I'm making this for my friends and for anyone out there who's curious enough to join us. Seriously, if you stop by, leave a comment. I'll read every single one of them, and I'll answer every single one of them. Because the whole thing is, this forge, this world, it's better when it's shared. I really want to meet new friends out there in the community. That's the whole point to some of this. To build something together. Even if it's just a story. And speaking of stories, this one keeps unfolding whether I plan it or not. Half the time it just falls out of my head. It's just like, I don't know, paint drops that land somewhere they weren't supposed to, and yet make something pretty. I really never know exactly where this story is going. That's half the fun. Maybe it's the same for all of us. We just keep creating. We keep dreaming because we want to see what happens next. I know a lot of people out there facing challenges right now. I mean, real ones. Some of you are fighting to hold on to things you've built. Others are trying to start over. But the one thing history always teaches us is that change is inevitable. The shadows come first, then the dawn. That's the rhythm of every forge, every life, every story. So if your own plans have gone sideways, take heart. Keep building, keep dreaming. Because even when the fire burns low, there's still an ember waiting to be stirred back to life.
There is a sound older than words, older than stars. The sound that built the mountains and taught the stone to remember. When it stirs, even the hearts of men and dwarves tremble to answer. I did not create it. I only found its echo, and let it sing. And now the Heartforge knows its own. The ones bound to stone and song will hear it. They will return.